Hello everyone, welcome again to No Fear Cooking with Magda, Blaine, and Babbitt. Getting ready for Christmas, buddy, aren't we? You know it. Hey, today we are going to be making a great Italian meal. Today we are going to be making meat-filled manicotti. Now, you know, when we moved down south, my Uncle Leo and Aunt Yola used to come and visit us. And the first thing that Yola made was her manicotti. And we're using her recipe, which uses crepes, not those store-bought manicotti shells. We're gonna make it with crepes. And we're gonna see how much fun and how easy this is. You're gonna have no fear making this because it's really simple. So we're gonna do that today. Babbitt, you're all excited here, huh? You turned your back on me. Anyway, hey, before we leave, a shout out to my friend Eileen Gordner. Now, I've known Eileen and her husband Marty since, oh boy, elementary school, back in the Muhlenberg Township School District. So, you know, shout out to Eileen because every week she encourages us. She leaves notes on Facebook or on YouTube. Thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. Magda loves it, and we love cooking for everybody out there. So, Magda, let's go get started with homemade manicotti.
Let's have fun. Hello again. It's going to be a fun day today. We are going to make meat-filled manicotti, and I'm going to go through the ingredients we're going to use today. Half a pound of beef, ground beef, a pound of ground pork. Today I'm going to have a hot Italian sausage together with the other two meats. It's going to be great flavor. We're going to saute a shallot, a half of the leek, the white part, half of the carrot. Is going to give a good taste. We need pepper, fresh ground pepper. We need salt. I'm going to use a little bit of the Hunt's tomato sauce today. And then a little bit of wine for the meat to finish. For the crepes part, I'm going to need 6 eggs, and I have them here. A little bit salt. We're going to need a little bit flour, and that's the white flour I'm using. If you like to, you can use whole wheat flour. It's perfectly. A little bit melted butter and some water for the crepes. Let's go start with making the crepes first. This is the fun part, to do the crepes. And for that, I love to use the food processor. If you do like to use something else like a blender or a whisk, is the same. I started with my 6 eggs to put in the food processor and gave it a little 30 seconds mix. Then I stopped, and let's put the salt, just a teaspoon of salt. I use the 1.5 cups of the water right away, and the 2 tablespoons melted butter. Have it melted, but a little bit rest, not too hot. Blend it for another 30 seconds. Then we are going to add the 1.5 cups of flour. I use the white flour. If you like to, you can use the whole wheat flour, that's fine, or other flours you like to. Also, I used water because some people are allergic or they cannot tolerate milk. You can use milk instead of the water. So it's all ready. Now I'm going to let it rest for 30 minutes, the mixture of the crepes, and move to the meat and vegetables. We are having now the onions cutting. I have the shallot and the leeks and the carrot, nice diced and easy again. It's not a big deal to cut it with the chopper. It's faster and it's easier. Your little ones can help, teenager can help, and you'll give them a free present always to have them in the kitchen. It's fun. It's going to take 5 minutes to the onions to saute, mix once in a while, and now I'm getting ready while I'm waiting for the onions, for the sausage to take it off the casing. 30 minutes is going to take again for the crepes mixture to get all ready for me to work on them, to fry them. 5 minutes went by already and the onions are sauteing very nice. They're ready. I'm going to cut now my Italian sausage link. I am cutting as you see it on the video on both sides, and it's very easy to get it off the casing. Mix it together with the ground pork, ground beef in the pan with the vegetables. Will take about 20 minutes till the meat is done, literally cooked. We have to have it cooked all through because the crepes will be easy to cook together. We'll add a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. All right, we are ready for the fun part, making the crepes. My mixture, it's ready. It was waiting 30 minutes. I made one last night. I put it in the refrigerator, so it was ready to start it while my meat is getting ready. It takes a little bit more than a quarter cup for one crepe. You have to experiment a little bit and use the same ladle like I do every time you use crepes to make. Once you pour it in the warm pan, put that little bit butter. I use the big stick because it's so easy. You have it cold and you just go slide it on the pan and then pour the mixture of the crepe. Would take 1 minute for first side when you start it, and when you flip it for the second part will take about 30 seconds. Again, you're going to get the feel when it's ready. Look at it, it's really easy to mix, to slide it in the pan, then it's mean the crepe is ready. We'll get about 20 to 22 from this mixture, just enough for your feeling of the crepes. And we'll take about half an hour to finish them. So we'll be ready for finishing the meat with the wine now. The crepes are cooking. I have a bunch of them ready. Since I have the crepe mixture ready, the meat is ready for about 20 minutes is cooking. Now I'm adding the wine, half a cup of wine. It will take about 5 minutes to evaporate on the medium on the stove. Then I'm going to add the tomato sauce, half a cup, and that will be ready, the meat, in 2 minutes after tomato sauce. And take it on the side. Let's cool it for about 10 minutes and then add a little bit of mozzarella cheese, about 1 cup in the whole meat, and we'll be ready to fill in the crepes with the meat. The flavors that we have in are just out of this world. The smell is good, the taste will be wonderful, and now let's roll the meat with the crepes. The manicottis are ready to be rolled. We are having about 15 crepes ready, and each crepe will take quarter cup of meat. Spread it on the outside, on the corner of the crepe, roll it very tight, and put it in an oven-proof dish. My dish took 10 of the crepes. I line up the dish with 1 cup of tomato sauce and then line up the crepes, 10 of them with the meat. Looks wonderful like that. I added on top of them 5 Italian cheeses, about 1 cup. I top it with a little bit of tomato sauce, about 1 cup. If you like to use more, go for it. And then top a little bit more cheese, Now they're ready to go in the oven. I'm going to have the oven at 375 for 30 minutes. Check them a little bit. If you see them bubbling and already changing the color of the cheese, they're ready. If not, leave them for 30 minutes. They're ready. Everything is cooked. It's a great meal for a big party. You can do them a day before. You can do 30, 40, 50 and just warm them up. Everything can be there. So we're going to wait and then let's taste them. I'm going to call my family to taste them.
It's done. The meal is over. It looks spectacular. It smells even better. You know, when folks come over and you give them homemade manicotti, they know that you have spent the time, the effort, and the energy. It is a great meal. It is wonderful. Wonderful to eat. Wonderful to smell.
You can make it
so
ahead.
Good.
Is it good,
with
Wayne?
a homemade salad, salad dressing. Magda, do yourself each and every week. All I can say to all our friends in Romania is poftă bună.
Manja manja, till next time, and let's have a great healthy year.